So people ask today, how do I know if Hashem loves me? You're saying that everything in the world was created for me. That's what every Jew is supposed to say. The whole world was created for me. So one of the Avrechim asked the Rabbi Ephraim a question. He said, how could this be? There's a rhino somewhere in Africa. How could that rhino in Africa be for me? It's a tough question for us. So Rabbi Ephraim says, it's very simple. This rhino, somewhere in Africa, somebody likes to look at rhinos. Enjoys to look at rhinos. You know, some people like to watch videos of lions. Some people like to watch videos of birds. And they have a collection and they make an album. And their whole life revolves around taking pictures of birds. Some people like rhinos. He says, there's one person in Africa over there, where the rhino lives, that likes to look at him. Once in his life. When he wakes up and he sees, look at that. Look at that, rhino. And he goes after, he's in a good mood now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. And he's in a good mood. Why? You saw the rhino first thing in the morning. And he goes to work. And he works at some company that makes fabric. Makes fabric. But today he works a little bit better. Why? Because he's in a good mood. And the shirt, the fabric he's going to work on is going to be good quality. That fabric is going to be sold to another company. That company is going to take that fabric and make it into a shirt. That shirt is going to be put label on it, be sold to a company in New York. That New York company say, we're going to resell it to the stores. Those stores are going to sell the shirts to the public. One of those customers is a Jew who wants to buy a shirt. And he wants a good quality shirt because he doesn't have that much money. And he wants the shirt to last for a while. And he says, you have any good shirts? He goes, actually, you know what? We just got this shirt in. Try it on. He tries it on. He says, wow, what a shirt. What a shirt. I'm gonna take this one. I'll buy it. And he enjoys that shirt one time for Shabbat. For Shabbat one time, and then it spilled ketchup on it from the kids. But he enjoyed it one time. For that, it was worth it for Hashem to create everything I just said to you, starting with the rhino. For one Jew to enjoy his Shabbat, 1 extra second, because he bought a shirt. If there was no rhino, the guy wouldn't have been in a good mood. If he wasn't in a good mood, he probably wouldn't make good quality work. If he didn't make good quality work, probably didn't sell it. The company wouldn't buy it. The company wouldn't buy it, the customer would never buy it. He'd never buy the shirt, he'd buy it at a different store, and he wouldn't be that happy. Hashem says, for me it's worth it to create all of that for my son, my daughter, to be happy 1 extra minute in the world on Shabbat. That's how much Hashem loves you. When a person knows such things, if you haven't fallen in love with Hashem yet, this should make you fall in love with him. You say, wow, he's really worried about me that much? He made a rhino in Africa just for me. He made a kangaroo in Australia just for me. And so on and so forth. All of this is for me. Yes. Why? That's not what it makes you have a big ego. No, you didn't make it. Hashem made it. It just means that he expects a lot more. Beginning with, learn how to say thank you. Learn how to say thank you, Ribono Shel Olam. Learn how to say thank you. Begin with that. Then we can start developing into other things. Once a person falls in love with the omnipresent, a lot of great things can happen. Because that requires him to learn more and more about Hashem. He realized, wow, Hashem is doing all this for me. What can I do for Hashem to show him my love? Well, first I need to get to know him. How do I get to know Hashem? Wow, Hashem, you want to talk? No, you can't do that. How do you get to know Hashem? You learn His Torah. You become obsessed with His Torah. You go to Shiur Torah. You study after the Shiur Torah, before the Shiur Torah. The whole time, you're constantly looking for ways to get closer to Hashem by learning about Hashem. But learning by itself is not enough. You have to do what Hashem said. You can't just learn what your wife wants, but then not do anything she wants. Honey, what do you want for your birthday? I want a car. Oh, it's good for you. Why, you're not going to buy me a car? No. Oh, can you buy me at least a bracelet? No. Can you buy me lunch? No. Are you going to at least say happy birthday? No. So why'd you ask? I don't know, I just wanted to know. What kind of husband is that? It's not a good husband, right? We're even worse as sons sometimes. Hashem, I love you. No, show me. Did you learn my Parashat Shavua? No. Did you learn Halacha? No. Did you do any Halacha? No. Are you planning on doing anything? No. So how you love me? I said I love you. So how about you don't say I love me and instead use those few words to say halacha. That will at least show maybe you love me. Maybe. Safek. A person needs to know that in order for them to fall in love with HaShem, they need to occupy themselves with the King's most valuable treasure, which is studying Torah diligently, as that's the ultimate expression of love for HaShem. Because as a person learns more Torah, he starts to recognize Hashem's ways. And he expresses his love of Hashem by emulating his ways. He starts seeing, wow, what does Hashem do? Look how generous Hashem is. I want to be like him. Look how good Hashem is. I want to be like him. Look how Hashem is understanding. Look how he's merciful. Look how he's this. I want to be like him. Why? I love him. I love him. I want to be like him. By emulating Hashem's ways, we're actually expressing our love for him.